make sure everything's working. And I'll get started. Artist testing 1, 2, 3. Alright, I think everything is working. Let me check my audio, my streamer mic. Make sure everything's working. Testing 1, 2, testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, testing. Alright, I think everything is working. Let me check my audio, my streamer mic. I think I'm good to go. Okay. Good to go on here, good to go on here. Let's make sure everything is good to go on the actual Twitter. Okay, perfect. Bring up my reference over here. Wrong one. There we go. It's not late for me. It's like 7:25 right now. PST. Normally I'll start this late though. Normally I want to start like maybe an hour or sooner than this. Again. So yeah, we're almost done with this guy. Basically need to add a little bit of more information here. We need to definitely de-res this. Oh, I know. 3-hour difference. I think I need to add the strap in with the body over here. Kind of like what we did with the pants over here. I think I want to do the same kind of treatment with the body piece. And I really just don't want a bunch of clipping errors happening here, and I know it will be a problem. So, but I'm glad I have the base mesh before anything else, and I'm able to work with that. So, I think that's one of the last things I need to do. I think the boots are actually in a really good state now. I finished that up last time. Looks like I have a little bit of something happening here I need to figure out. Make sure Asymmetry's on. Yeah, I definitely have some things that didn't stick properly. What even is this part? What's happening here? I think that's can be deleted. Yeah, I think that was nothing right there. And then here, I'm gonna bring this up and in. Not sure why that was so far away. There we go. Yeah, like that cross strap could be fixed up and stuff, so. I think this needs to be closed. Go whole. There we go. Let's see here. So yeah, boots are good. Pants are good. Gloves are solid. Yeah, literally just the stuff up here that need work. I'm gonna keep this separate because even if it clips weird, it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and hide this real quick and kind of see what I have down here. Yep, that's fine. So we have like a shirt, and then we have the this part. I'm gonna keep this hidden, and I'm gonna work with this cross strap stuff. I want to integrate this cross strap in with the body mesh. I think I need to bring in the high poly and just kind of make sure that things can work this way. I'm gonna hide these pieces for right now anyway. We'll worry about that later. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna make this. Turn off line. Oh. And you select the low poly and then go to quad draw. Here we go. Alright, so I turned off symmetry on purpose. I'm gonna just like start getting rid of some of these. Faces. It should help out animation team quite a bit actually. So I'm just getting rid of the faces that are tucked under the strap, and then I will basically add more so that it kind of still works. So here. So the only thing that's going to be moving here is that shoulder armor piece. The strap is going to always stay super tight on this shirt. So this kind of thing wouldn't happen if you were doing some kind of high resolution character. You wouldn't want to set everything to be separate. But for these kind of characters, it makes things a lot easier if you can make it all one mesh. How's the music, by the way? Is the music too loud? All right. It's a little hype. I dig it. Oh, I missed one. Yeah, it's kind of difficult for me to get these under here. Is it in here? Yeah, that one I can't get very well. There we go. Good call, good call. Yeah, I'll have to get into this in a minute. I just want to make sure I get rid of these real quick, like the main issues. My mini chat. Oh, I know, it has a lag. For sure. kind of annoyed by restreams. Like, they won't let me log in properly, so I can't see everyone in my chat at the moment. It's kind of frustrating. Because before I was able to see who's in what chat and stuff, and now it's like I can see the chat itself, but I can't see the amount of people or like actions happening. It's kind of hard for me to gauge what's happening. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and save before it crashes on me. Delete history. Okay. Oh, good. So now I need to compensate for the cutout geometry, so I'm gonna delete these real quick as well. Welcome, other person. Snapping is so intense in this thing. I don't need to snap that hard. Bring this up. It'll make pretty good, I think. I'm not too worried about it. It's all good, Mir. All good. It's just kind of cool knowing the stats, but it's, I mean, it's not a big deal at all. strap would change the anatomy of the shirt. Yes. Yeah, I know. I don't like it. Like, it's just something that we do in games. I'm not a big fan of how this works. But yeah, it does kind of change how the topology works on the shirt. Because like I really like the idea of having a lot of being symmetric, and a lot of games that is what you want. But for what we're doing, this is just a lot more clean. So when I send this off to animation, for instance, I need to they like things when they're more solid. So the more pieces I have, the more mistakes can be made where like the strap is constantly clipping into the torso, and that leads to a lot of extra work and a lot of extra time, and paying animators is very expensive, so it's better if you have it to be where it's like one shell rather than a bunch of like the strap and the armor and like everything is separate. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it this way. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I'm not a big fan of how this works either, but it's pretty standard. Yeah, this is going to like cause this to kind of turn, but then it makes for like a really clean strap here, so. That's fine. This is actually like one of the most boring parts of like game art. I understand why people don't like watching this stuff. It's honestly a little bit cringe to stream this, but I mean it's necessary for like if you're an artist who's like wanting to learn how this works. But it is quite boring. And plus, like when I'm not like doing major shape stuff, it's kind of hard to tell you what I'm doing. Like when I'm like just making squares and I'm zoomed in, it just like looks like I'm just making puzzles. That's how you make game characters. Being silly. There we go. That's working. My links weren't working. How do you do all of that? You still haven't used the art table, but I hope I can find it and set it up again. Oh man, yeah, that's a lot of stuff to set up. Yeah, you'll just need to attach it to your computer. It's basically like another monitor or another screen. You like plug it in. So you plug it in. You still have to. You need to find your drawing pen as well. Like I'm using my monitor. Yeah. Oh yeah. You watching this from your phone then? Yeah, also something about when you have interest with multiple different parts of like a piece, for instance, like having asymmetry, so not everything is just like down the middle exactly the same. It actually is super good for characters and art pieces and stuff like that in general. If things are only symmetric, then it can get very boring. Something else to just kind of consider is that, like, you don't want your character to be boring, so having asymmetry is very healthy for your character. Yeah, just something else to consider. No, wrong one. Oh. Hey, at least no bots yet. Yeah. Yeah, remember that was happening last time to my stream where, like, people were spamming? So annoying. Just those dumb inappropriate bots, yeah. There's a lot more geometry packed in on corner areas like that, or big areas of deformation or turns kind of stuff. It's like bigger geometry and then skinnier geometry. Like that actually. I'm gonna connect these two. There we go. That looks better. Much better. Yes. Dang it. There we go. Almost wrapped up on all this. Like, this is like that, like, one of the last things I need to do for retopology that I can finally get into, like, texturing and UVing and stuff. Just takes so long. I don't really want a triangle here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 squares. Average that out a little bit. And I'll figure out geometry up here. This is not what I want it to be. I want a clean edge loop around. A clean edge loop around the neck. That's alright. Have a good night, Mir. Thanks for hanging out for a minute. Been real. Hey, it's good I know it's late. Yeah, I'm not gonna be out much longer anyway, so. leading edge loop around this neck. Let's go and get 2. I'm awful before. I would like to finish this tonight, just like this one part of it. Like there's much stuff to do though, so I need to wrap up soon-ish. A big old puzzle. Right to this little piece. Get this strap done. Oh yeah? School's hard, man. I still remember that it was really tough for me. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Yeah, it's a tough time. Just try to find some cool friends. Try to find some supportive, cool friends, and that will be awesome. A lot of kids can be mean, so I mean, you know, they're not worth your time. Alright, I just finished this, getting this on here. I'm super stoked about that actually, because that means that oh yeah, send me a text, yeah, for sure. Let me know what's hopping. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes in school sometimes. Yep, that's also how it goes in school sometimes. Yeah, it's just, I don't know why that happens, but it do. Yeah. Yeah, I had a difficult time as well, and yeah, what I would suggest is try your best to focus on studies. You focus on how much, you know, hate is happening and everything, and it'd be really hard to focus up on studies. It's actually near impossible to learn something new when you're stressing yourself out. So try your best not to get stressed out about it, because they're probably just jealous, honestly. You're probably just too cool for school, and they know it, and they wish that they had some of your talents, and then yeah, that's probably what's going on. So keep your head up and try to keep on learning. Don't let the hate bother you. That's how I got through, for sure. Just like, you know, find some friends that will enjoy you for how unique you are, and you know, you'll be, yeah, that's how it should be. Like, you don't have to make a ton of friends either. You know, I only have, you know, a handful of really, really good friends through, and I'm, you know, almost 30 years old, right? So it's like, you don't need to make like 20 friends, and not everyone's gonna like you, but that doesn't matter. You just need a few good friends that will be loyal, and that's all you really need. I still hang out with my friends that I made back in middle school. Heck yeah. Dang, he looking good though. What? Somehow I can barely pass my classes, but I can make some mean characters, tell you what. I did. I saw some of the voice lines you suggested. Yeah, unfortunately it's a tad bit late because I've already hired her, and she's already done her work and stuff. But if I need to have any retakes, or if I think about any other voice lines in the future, then I might hire her again for some retakes and stuff, and some new voice lines. So I'll keep that in mind for later, for sure. Yeah, Malfoy is going to be a fun character, and I can't wait to get his voice lines in there. Faux show. Yeah, wasn't she super talented? I was super happy to have her on my game. Like, that's kind of the funny thing, is that, like, I feel like in school, like, everyone wants to kind of fit in and be the same, but as you get older, like, you start realizing that, like, everyone's, like, original talents and, like, them being, like, super good at something actually means way more in the long run. So, like, everyone that's trying to be the same as everyone else is actually super boring and lame. They can find normal jobs. I don't want a normal job. And I'm just being honest, right? You know, like, people that were kind of weird back in school, and they were like, you know, kind of to themselves, and were really like good at stuff. And, you know, they're kind of made fun of sometimes. But I think people were just honestly jealous. They just like wish they had that kind of talent. So they made fun of people like me. But now I'm super happy that I'm different and that I was like an artist and stuff. So Don't let it bother you. Yeah, there's no need to. Yeah, so I mean, if you're still here, then just try to focus on your studies. Don't let them bother you. If someone wants to fight and get all, you know, aggro or something, then just peace out and walk away. Not worth it. Hey, just looking clean though. I gotta say, this is some of my best retopology work to date. Yeah, we'll get some rest, okay? Yeah, because school's hard enough. It's hard enough. Yeah, so maybe try to get some sleep. I suggest no less than like 7.5 hours, especially when you're young. And I still need 7.5 hours now, and I'm getting older. There's no excuses, really. Yeah, try your best to, yeah. Like, I remember I used to fall asleep in school a lot. I just didn't get enough sleep, and I just would game too long or whatever, and yeah, I know. Especially with like phones and stuff, it can be super distracting. So yeah, like try to get in that 7.5 hours of sleep. I know it's difficult, but try your best. We call those real gamer hours for a reason. Night. See ya. Alright, so yeah, we are basically almost finished with this retopology, and got some more stuff on the goggles. Like, this is definitely not where I want it to be. This is some of the high-res goggles. I need to like work on the high-res goggles. Yeah. Always. Keep it real. For sure. See him here. Get rid of those. Don't need that anymore. Gog's high. There it is. What? Alright, cool. This is the two things I actually needed. So I'm going to go over... we already have kind of the shoulder armor low or high. Yeah, low. And I mostly just need to get these goggles in. I think I have some goggle stuff, but I need to make sure. Where are we at on the goggles? So we're good on that. We have the goggle straps. Don't see it. Alright, yeah, I'm probably just going to be streaming for another like 15 minutes or so. I need to get back on some work elsewhere. But I want to do a few more things real quick. Some stuff that I want to wrap up. I need to bring in my goggles from my low res, because I have like most of this goggle stuff on low res. I don't know where it is, but I'm going to bring it up by ZBrush. not trying to do double work. Oh, this is my third screen. Oh, there we go. Oh. Characters. Talk. New. Here we go. I think it's on my high poly. Nope. I guess it's my first one. My block out. There it is. That beautiful block out. Where's my lodo? Alright, we have my strap here, so I need to, what I can do, which is pretty cool, is bring everything down to its low and then re-export it, and it's like, it totally works. Nope, don't delete lower. Thank you. Where is this? What is this? Oh, it's the back. Okay. I don't need all that. I just want my goggles. My gogs. Turn that off, actually. That's fine. Bring this low. That's mostly what I was looking for, is these front goggles. I can just export these directly from ZBrush, and that's basically my low poly right there. That's what I was looking for. I'm actually just going to export this by itself, and then the strap separately too. Do I want to do that? Go ahead and hide this one. Hide. Jekyll. There we go. Now I can just export these pieces and get my res here. Needs to make sure it's FBX. And we'll call these goggles. Gogs low, visible, only visible. So right now only the goggles are visible on their low poly form, and so that'll export them properly. Nice. So we get out of that. Now I can drag my goggles low. Not sure where it went. Hopefully. Go ahead and hide all of these. There it is. Alright, yeah, perfect. Don't even think I need this right now. Yep, I can hide these goggles. And actually, I might need to keep these as my low. Now that I think about it, it's kind of goofy, but it works. Go ahead and add symmetry save real quick before I do this, and then mesh, unlock normals. Now, yeah, so now it doesn't have that weird crease thing that was happening. Alright, and pretty much just have these pieces, and then, actually I can delete these because I don't need these anymore. Yeah, I think these are the only pieces that I need to actually figure out right here, and that's going to be super easy to do for the low res. Yeah, and then we'll just need to figure out, like, let me see here. Alright, I need to simplify this. This is getting out of hand. There's just so many pieces here. And then I'll separate everything again probably. So there's just way too much happening on this this area right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just merge everything, and I'll separate it later. Save before I do this. Merge them all. And then now it's deleted. So this is making this kind of like residue. Just go ahead and delete history. Go type history. And this is their low poly. I'll need to add these goggles too. And actually even these right here, I'm gonna go ahead and simplify this geometry. Edging it like that. Perfect. I'm gonna decap the back. No need to have this geometry at all. Or instead of doing that, I'm actually going to just go ahead and paste these like that. Perfect. So eyes low. I know I'm gonna end up separating these later, but I don't care right now. I'm just going to get these all together. Delete history. Alright, so this is the strap in the back. What's this? What's this? What's this? I can delete that because that's a duplicate. Yeah, and we're just simplifying it right now, and then we'll figure out things later. So I'm gonna go ahead and merge everything that's low poly together. All right now. I'm not gonna do that with the high poly though, because that'd be disaster right now. So this can go up here, and I'm gonna just group it by itself right now. Has its talk low, and this is a high poly, but I think it's in my low poly section. It's pretty much the only thing I need to figure out now. It's just that little piece. Now let's figure out if there's anything else I needed to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and just group this by itself, and again call this low. From last time. Low. I'm gonna go ahead and hide low. I think these are just the different high poly pieces. Although there is a low poly thing in here. Right here. That must have been from before. That's what I was looking for before I needed to export again. So, alright, now I found it and I deleted it. Let's go ahead and turn these on. I have no idea what these are for. I think they might be for the cart. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in the cart thing. I was starting to make the cart before, and I just kept it in this folder. Alright. And we're going to put everything in the high. I'm going to rename this high. And then scrub it all inside here. So I middle mouse drag it in here. Alright. That's the high poly. All right, yeah. So on the next one, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this little piece up and the back piece, which is kind of the same. I need to figure out a way to merge these two pieces. These two sections are separate right now. I need to go ahead and like figure out a way to like not have them be separate. It's not a big deal if they are separate, but I just want to waste geometry right now. So I'm gonna merge these two armor pieces, figure this out right here, the back out, and then do some UVs in the next one. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll